Hello farmers and welcome to the third episode of Ballam Rd. Today our main goal is to bring back as many cattle as possible to the main farm, and also hopefully we can finish all the field works. So without further ado, let's get going. You guys must agree, it's kind of a good thing that Courseplay let us use a worker to make some bales, but they kind of get stuck behind the whole bales they make, and I don't know if you guys know a way to avoid that. Every time I make bales, I need to move the bales around, and it's kind of annoying. I guess I'm just gonna move all of these bales out of the way right away so that he can drive around, because I know he's gonna get stuck anyway. I had completely forgotten that we had some grain to harvest on that map. I think we're gonna get rid of it and probably plant grasses. We don't need grain for anything anyway. So we already have a lot of food for the cows, but I kind of find it out of point to just sell the bales that we have. I mean, we're doing silage, and the point is to make that dairy farm as big as possible. So we need to have a way of managing the bale storage, because I cannot be unloading all of these trailers by hand. I mean, the driver needs to be able to come down to the dairy farm, unload the bales, and get back to the field automatically, because we're never gonna get a hold of it if we don't do it that way. Kind of hard to see how to put these in. These are Argsy's anywhere storage thing, and they're very helpful. I think you've seen it on other series of mine, but they're pretty hard to put under a shed when you cannot look at it directly from the front. I wish there was a way that they could load up animals by themselves. Anyway, now we're just gonna move all these bales to the automatic storage, so then visually it's gonna look the same, but at least the driver hopefully will be able to drive on that drop point, on that trigger, and store the bale by themselves. The only downside of baling with Courseplay is that we cannot send our windrow anywhere else until the other field of baling is done, because we need to copy the course on it. I guess I got what I deserve here. You know, you guys know me. I normally use super strength and move the bales by hand, but you know, I want to make it a bit realistic, they're not far to move, and I mean that's part of having a dairy farm. But hey, I hate moving, and I hate using skid steers and loaders. They're not my cup of tea at all. Everything seems to be running pretty smoothly. If you guys like our video, just smash the like button and leave us a comment. Tell me what we could do better on that kind of videos. We might as well feed the cows while we're at it instead of storing all these bales, but I'm just thinking, I don't know if we're going to be able to put another storage beside it, you know, to put some more. I don't know if the driver's going to be able to loop around. Anyway, we'll see this when we do the AutoDrive course there. Finally, the baler is done, so we can copy the course and get the windrow going again. I think when we have more money, we're gonna have to have a like 2 balers and 2 windrow and have them follow each other, because we're never gonna be able to keep up with all these grass fields. I don't think we'll be able with only 1 baler. So we still have like 3 fields that need, well, 4 fields even, that needs to be mowed, and only the M8 has enough power to run the baler and the mower. So what I think I'm gonna do is just take that M6 and return it, and at least an M7 instead. So with these 2 tractors, I'm gonna be able to mow and bale at the same time, so we don't lose time here. Also, I guess I'm gonna need some trailers to bring the bales over, so I don't know how we're gonna do it, which kind of tractor we're gonna put on it, but I guess the small M5 probably has enough power to do that. I don't think there's even one time I remember that this tractor is always running into the wall when I start the AutoDrive. Kind of impossible now to go around the trigger. So every time I go over it with a bale that is not in the fork, it kind of goes in the storage. Hopefully when we take bales out, it won't do that also, because it's going to be a pain. I almost forgot I had cows out there. We need to feed them also. Okay, so let's bring that M7 to the baler. It's gonna be strong enough to bale, and we're gonna switch the M8 to the mowers and get it going into the 4 fields that are left to be mowed. Copy the course, and off we go. Now let's get the M8 on the mowers, because there's still 4 fields to be mowed and we need to windrow it and bale it. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I thought we were gonna finish the field work, but I really doubt it now. We still have 4 fields. That's, I think, way too much to do in one day. At some point, I guess I will have to create a proper AutoDrive course for all the fields that we need to work on, because that is many fields and many moving around, and if I just spend all my time doing that, I mean, work is not getting done. Guys, it's my first big dairy farm that I operate, and I mean, if you guys have any suggestion on how we could manage it better and make things more profitable or easier to work, well, I'm all ears. I really want to hear it. Put it in the comments, and we're gonna try to apply it. We only have 34 cows left in that pasture, so hopefully we can. Yeah, I hit the wall again, that's for sure. Hopefully we can get every cattle back to the main farm today. There's only 34, but still pretty slow because we're moving only 6 at a time, so we'll see where we go. Storage is good for 250 bales. I really doubt they're all gonna show up. But at least when we have the AutoDrive course on it, they'll be awesome. I mean, being able to deliver the bales automatically, that'll be the best thing we can have to be able to be fully operational on that cattle farm. Once we're done with moving all these bales into storage, I think I'm gonna fill to the rim the two cow barns so that we can deliver as many bales as possible in that storage. Oh yeah, that's true. We also have these cows in the pasture in the back, and these horses I want to get rid of. Let me know if I should keep the horses, but I really don't think I want to keep the horses. They're kind of useless, and there's no money to be made out of them, unless you ride them, which I'm not gonna do. Well, that's the grain done, and hopefully we don't have to do grain anymore. So we're gonna just return at some point that combine and be done with it and concentrate on grass work. Rinse and repeat, as they say. So we're gonna bring the balers, do the windrower again, copy the course, and get it going again. I wonder where we get into these fields. What are these? I don't think they're usable. I guess if that's a drop point for I don't know what. Very strange. I guess it's from the farm that we can access these fields. Well, I guess through the hedge is gonna have to do for now. Well, that's gonna bring my windrow work to a stall. But anyway, we need to pick up that straw. And I'm curious. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you ever seen the difference in between just keeping slurry and putting straw in the cow pens? Like, does it do manure and slurry, and you get the same amount of slurry, or when you put straw in there, does it like reduce the amount of slurry you get, and it kinds of convert it to manure? I have no clue. I'm planning on using only slurry and just selling the straw, but let me know in the comments, please. 1:30 p.m. and we still have 16 cows to go. Hopefully we'll make it inside the same day and bring everything back, but no guarantee here. As for now, I'm gonna convert that wagon so it's for able to collect bales, and we'll get going in collecting all the bales we made earlier. Well, I kind of forgot that we cannot modify leased equipment, so just had to get a new one. And I went with the smaller one because we already have another M5 that's about done with carrying the cattle. So I'm gonna get another trailer, and we can have both M5s carrying the bales back to the farm. Just gonna set up that AutoDrive course so that the tractors will be able to get back to the field. I know Course Play has a feature to pick up the bales, but I don't know for you guys, but for me it just never worked. It just never can't find a path in the field to go and pick up the bales. I'll pick up one, I'll pick up two, but then it'll stop and say it can't find a path. So as long as the tractor's being driven back to the field, I can manually load it. I mean, this thing is only gonna hold like 6 bales anyway, so I'm just gonna load it and send it on its way, and it's gonna drive itself back to the field, and we'll just load it again, I guess. I'll give it a try one more time. Let's see if he can pick up the 6 bales we need to get him going. Here goes one, and there it goes. It cannot pick up the second one. Well, it's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. No. And he hits the fence. So no, we're gonna pick it up manually and send it on its. And that's another field done for the mower. So I guess we have like two to go, if I'm not mistaken. Don't forget, guys, to like and share the video if you like the content. It's so helpful in achieving some milestones. So please like and subscribe and share if you like the content. Thank you. So now the tricky part, we need to set up the AutoDrive cores to go and drop the bales inside the shed, and that's gonna be a very, very, very tight turn. Well, that's off to a rough start because this thing won't fit in that shed. So our only option is going to be to go from the other way around, which is from the side, and he'll have to do a U-turn inside. So hopefully it's doable. If not, we're going to have to plan something else. First thing first, at least it does unload by itself. Now, can we do a U-turn here? That's the other thing. I'll just move the Kubota out of the way there. It does seem like it can turn around, and hopefully it's not gonna hit anything. Of course, I'm gonna move that milk trailer out of the way, but hopefully it can work its way in and out of there and do everything by itself. Let's modify this other trailer. I can't remember if I leased it or I bought it, so we're just gonna modify it to a bale. Yeah, no, I leased it, so just gonna buy another one bale loader and put these two on the bales route, and well, hopefully it works. Well, it's now 3:30, so obviously we won't be able to finish all the fieldworks today. We'll be pretty close to carrying all the cattle back though, and that's the good news because we'll be able to use that tractor to do some other works that we need to do, like carrying the milk to the dairy and everything, because we need to make some money. Now, all the works we do is not paying us anything. And yeah, I know that we're gonna make money out of cows, but this can take some time, and we'll probably be running out of money before anything. So it's kind of pressing to get the other tractors working on something that's gonna bring back some money. Does seem like the loop is complete, but let's see if they're gonna unload by themselves when they get to the storage trigger. And that, if I am not mistaken, should be the last field that we need to mow in order to finish grass work. I'm gonna have to look that over again, but pretty sure it's the last one. Okay, so seems like the loop is complete, but now the trailer is in the way, so let's see what happens now. Will it unload by itself? Will it be able to turn around? And unload is done, and turning around seems fine. So hopefully it'll get back to the field and we'll be alright. So it's already 4:30, guys. Darkness is coming in, so I'm gonna cut that episode to close now. Hopefully you liked it. If you liked, don't forget to smash the like button and share and subscribe. And I will see you again on the next one. Cheers!